To you Geminis out here. So a lot of people will say that they get a lot of different things from my YouTube videos, and thank you very much so. But this is what it is that I be saying. Like, sometimes people completely drop the ball and miss the mark, because what happens is that they look at the tarot and they think, oh well, the tarot is useless. This is part of the problem, because that's not actually what's really happening here. You know what I mean? That's not actually what's really happening here. What's happening is that I am bringing back originality in these videos, along with me and a few other people, but bringing back originality in a lot of these videos, because don't just sit on the internet for 10 minutes at a time. You making people like me money, but the difference is that, yeah, I'm making money from your view, but I'm also giving you something that you can use for the rest of your life in the form of information that actually works in the real world. A lot of people who do the tarot, and just in general, the average YouTuber, they make content for only entertainment. But then they say things and it's meant to go viral because it's sensational, right? It's meant to be like sensationalism so that it can go viral. When I make my YouTube videos, I would like and love to go viral, of course, so I can pack up the channel with more subscribers and views and everything per video. But at the same time, these videos that I make, they also have you walk away with something valuable. You're not just sitting up here for 10, 15 minutes at a time watching a YouTube video, and then at the end of the 10, 15 minutes, all of it has been fan service. Somebody telling you that, yeah, such and such is going to come by and do this and do that. But then a week goes by, you don't actually see any kind of results. You don't even know why. So metaphorically speaking, you can't even see your own hand in front of your face as to where you're going. I'm just leading you down a rabbit hole of promises. Yeah, you're going to get this and you're going to get that. On my channel, this is all 100%. Y'all seen these ghosts appear in my YouTube videos. I'm not just doing this stuff just for the sake of like trying to act like I'm monetizing your view. Yeah, I'm monetizing your view, but you're also walking away with something too. So you're not wasting 15 minutes or how many minutes of your life. You're actually watching because you're learning something. But the Page of Cups, the Ten of Wands, and the Four of Swords here is about how a lot of you, a lot of you Geminis, very much so, a lot of you Geminis got over the delusion, and the delusion of thinking that everybody is going to be able to communicate with you, able to hang around you. A lot of you Geminis probably thought, especially right now, or you would have liked for a lot of other people to be able to stand next to you and be next to you and engage with you and actually interact with you and stuff like this. But for you Geminis, a lot of you Geminis are in a situation where you understand why it's lonely at the top. It's lonely because people don't want to run with you. Not everybody can go, like I keep talking about. So people are not going to be able, people are not going to be able to actually meet you and match you halfway as you're doing your thing. They go, oh, okay, well, I see you doing your thing. I got my own thing going on over here. And then we're able to actually sit down at the same table and chop it up about how great the two of us, or how many other people are doing, how many other people are doing, because yourself included, because they all share in the same experiences and all of y'all want to elevate. You Geminis are amongst many people whom you probably know that is doing the elevating, and yet they don't really want to put in the work. And see, the Page of Cups, the Ten of Wands, and the Four of Swords represents the delusion, the delusion of that, putting that away, understanding that you would have liked for people to actually be here with you and spiritually awakened and know what you're talking about and know what you're doing and see your vision, but you see your vision. And only a few people will actually see your vision, if any. And so a lot of you Geminis are learning that lesson, the hard way, that, it is lonely at the top, and you're learning why. And see, the Four of Wands and the King of Pentacles speaks to how a lot of you Geminis also understand that, because of it, uh, you know, relationships are going to be harder for you. I'm not even going to lie, because most people's ideology of relationships is just about relaxation and comfort and leisure, pretty much. And when it comes to relationships, true relationships, real relationships, are about work and leisure. So it's not just leisure all the time and just going on vacation and relaxing and stuff like this. No, there's a lot of work that needs to be done. At the end of the day, then you go on leisure, right? But in the morning and the majority of the day, you're working, right? Literally, you're working, you're handling your business, you're engaging with each other. The two of you are trying to, get over each other's differences, learning to grow amongst each other. And then at night and stuff like that, when the day is done, the sun has set, the two of y'all come back home, or the two of y'all find a way to actually make things actually work and continue to move forward, right? Modern day relationships are not just about leisure. And this is why it's going to be difficult for you, because you understand that. But when you listen to what people have to say, all they hear is all you can hear is they want leisure, and they think that's what a relationship is. They think it's all leisure all the time. Like certain things, like if you Geminis have ever heard somebody say things like they want a relationship where all it is that they do is just relax with them and enjoy time and stuff like this. That's a little bit of a problem. That's a little bit of a problem, because that is not realistic. That's not actually what people be really doing in relationships. You have work to do. It's not just about you just relaxing and going on vacation, because then who's going to get the work done? How are the two of you going to make progress, right? Upgrade from whatever you have, right? Do better from whatever you have, right? Grow. How are y'all going to grow if there's no work being done, right? To grow, you need to put in work. So if the two of y'all get together and you have a house, they have a house, how where's the growth? Like, what, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is going to happen? Like, are you Geminis going to continue to act the exact same way before the relationship, or will you grow? Same thing with them. And that's part of the problem, right? That's what it is that you're hearing. You're hearing people. It sounds nice at first, it sounds really nice at first, like, oh, okay, da 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 da. But you Geminis also understand that it's not realistic. So the High Priestess now in the World card represents, again, like you kind of become like a person where you will be the ones to actually pick and choose whom you want to engage with. And I know that sounds stupid. You were doing that before, but I mean, like, you're looking for something. You're looking for a certain level of enlightenment from other people. You're looking for that spark within a person where it's like you can kind of hear that they actually are not like other people, in the sense that they are asleep and they're just unaware. They don't have self-awareness. They lack understanding of who they are and where they are. You're looking for a person that has that that legitimately has that self-awareness. While at the same time now, right, the World, and then the Hierophant, which is, while at the same time things are growing for you, you're scaling, right? So if you have a business, that's growing. If you work at a job and maybe you got a promotion, your money is growing. Maybe you didn't get a promotion, but you're working double shifts, you're getting well rest, You're getting well rested. You're not really having a problem sleeping, thankfully. And then when you wake up refreshed and you feel energized to actually do all the things that you Geminis need to do throughout the day, but you're very focused on what it is that you got to do and accomplish and set goals. So what happens is that, and this is what I'm talking about. Things are going well for you, Geminis, and at the same time, you're learning again who to not really spend most of your time on. Most people are not really worth you, Geminis, really being full-blown relationship with, because most people are looking for leisure. They're not really looking to actually be in a real relationship like that where some work has to be done. Yes, of course, there will be a time and a place for relaxation and to kick your feet up in leisure. Of course, 100%. But at the same time, also, when you hear, like I said, when you hear how some of these people talk, when you hear what they are saying, it don't pass. It doesn't check out. It don't make any sense. When you hear them talk, they want a lapdog. They want a butler. They want, you know what I'm saying, someone that they can essentially treat and eat out of a home and bed, right? Just take up everything, use up everything, just get everything for free, have them live off of them, be okay with that. And then when they're ready to go, they give them a hard time and start pranking them, and then they go. On both sides. And see, the Hierophant, the Six of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands speaks to how you Geminis, so you have to be selective. You have to be careful with whom it is that you spend your time with. Especially now. The better you do is the more well-rounded you have to be. The better you do is the more well-rounded you have to be, because people will gravitate to you for money, for your lifestyle, for things that, other people want. Now you stand out because you Geminis are a representation of that, because you actually doing it. So now you're going to have people play like they all into you and give them another chance, quote unquote, and all that other type of stuff. This is not a Biggie, give me one more chance, or Biggie, one more chance video. This is not that. You know what I'm saying? This is not that. This is not a music video. This is them trying to butter you Geminis up, right? So that they can essentially make sure that you keep them in mind, so you can pass them a little piece of change, or buy them something that they may want, or do something for them. Trying to hang out with you so that they could get something from you. And then the thing is that, like I said before, the Six of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands, you have to make sure that they're actually putting in something on this relationship, meaning that they're actually contributing. They're not just standing back expecting you Geminis to do every single thing in the world. They actually see you Geminis contributing, and they go, all right, I like this, so I will contribute as well. Contribution is not optional. It's mandatory. If they do not contribute something, it's a dub. No exceptions. Because, come on now, how you going to be in a relationship with somebody and they choose to contribute nothing? So what it is that's charity, is what that is. You're giving without the expectation, or without getting anything in return, and being okay with that. What do you call that? Charity. So let's clarify the Queen of Wands. The Tower, Scorpio energy, Queen of Pentacles, the Magician, the Knight of Cups. So a lot of Scorpio energy showed up for you Geminis. So yeah, Tower, right? Scorpio energy and the Queen of Pentacles. You got to be a boss. You got to let all the relationships between yourself and others fall by the wayside, right? All the relationships that you Geminis have that are standing on weak legs, the relationships that's on thin ice and all this other type of stuff. Let the thin ice fall. Let the thin ice crack, because they're not really for you in the first place. And that goes for people whom you know, and people whom you don't know, and people whom you just started getting to know. You don't want to keep having connections with others that bring you down. I don't have people in my life that all they do is just gain off of me, and they don't do anything ever. I don't do that. That's come on now, that's non-productive. That's not productive. Shout outs to Roll by Gemini. Shout outs to her. I'll put her YouTube video in the comment section, not a YouTube video, YouTube channel in the comment section below. Shout outs to her. Yeah, I don't hang around with people who don't bring anything, who don't provide anything. I'm just expected to do everything. Like, dang, like, really? You know what I mean? Because I'm putting in work. Because I'm always putting in work. And if you Geminis always put in work, the other person, this is why it is that you get to demand things from other people. You always putting in work. Me, I'm a person that's always putting in work. Why would I hang around with somebody? Right? Me being the straightforward guy. Why would I waste my time hanging out with somebody who I don't like, I don't rock with like that? And then I'm spending all this amount of time trying to get this person to give me something when I can get it for myself. Even when it comes to relationships, right? Like even other aspects of relationships, right? I'm the ideology of thinking that they're getting played, because a lot of people have the mentality that they're getting played. I'm always putting in work. I'm not a bum. So I'm not just sitting at the house or the apartment, just chilling, not doing anything, sitting up here, not doing anything. I'm getting paid from doing these YouTube videos. So am I contributing? Yeah, I am contributing. I'm not just sitting down there, oh, I'm not doing anything. So it's like, why? And my significant other and my family members and stuff like this, I contribute to them. So I'm not doing nothing. I contribute money. I contribute my counsel, my understanding, what I've learned, helping them to stay out of the pitfalls of different things, stuff like this. And I'm the youngest of my family doing this. So it's like I'm always putting in work. Same thing with you Geminis. If y'all are always putting in work, you get to make demands, because how does this person get off thinking that they got to play you because they won't get anything? But that's stupid, because you always putting in work. The question is, you already certified. The question is, what are they going to do to show you why they should be around you, and why you should like stick with them, why you should actually hang out with them, continue to hang out with them? You know, so that's pretty much it for now. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Peace.